guys? Pico here, and today's video is going to be about this. Not the mesh necessarily, but the new, recently released Nemi 3 from Warrior, the Nemesis 3. There was, let's see, a couple iterations of this head. The Nemi Light, which is super light with the injection molding and stuff, and then the Nemi 2, and then Nemi 3. Just right off the bat, I was a little questioning of the Nemesis 3. I've strung up a number of Nemi Lights and Nemi 2s, and those strung up really well, but the Nemesis 2 was kind of a step back from the Nemi Light and the Nemi 1 because they would start cracking around this area right here, because as the ball impacts, it forces the head to bend backwards when you stop shots. But I mean, the Nemi 2 had that problem, but with this one, I have to say that just kind of messing with it, flexing it, stringing it, and pounding it out, I'd have to say, as far as that problem is concerned with the Nemesis 2, this Nemesis 3 has been improved. The struts are in slightly different configurations. There's nice big top string holes, not a whole bunch of them. Stretches out very evenly, and then you have an abundance of sidewall holes to string and make this head pretty much do whatever you need. Now, if you're wondering, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this pocket? It's used mesh and it's a used head already. I just needed to upgrade it. The pocket wasn't doing too hot, so all I did was just change a couple knots and whatnot. Took out the suspension design that the previous stringer used, but so it strings up really easily. I didn't have too much of a problem doing it, and kids should be happy with this. But so, because of how the sidewalls are spaced out, you can do some pretty good setups here. Most of the time, whenever I string a goalie head, it's going to be nice and spaced out side hole wise for the first couple, and then it's going to kind of get locked down, and then you got a bunch of singles near the bottom, and that's more or less how I tend to do a goalie's head, unless they want something very, very specific. So when the ball is actually like in there, it's going to sit right about there and just come out nice and smooth. Pretty solid head all around. Like I was saying, they shortened the throat just a little bit, thickened it up some so that it's not going to fracture or anything. They have 2 screw holes in the head now, so pretty solid design there. And all in all, it's very much the same shape as the Nemi Light. I feel like the Nemi 2 kind of got rounded out just a little bit more in this area. I feel like they kind of narrowed it just a little bit in comparison to going back to the Nemi 1 Nemi Light, which was a really nice shape. They have a little bit of a scoop protection going on here, so if you do go to scoop it instead of raking it, like most goalies will do, you will protect your top string, which is really a good idea for me. Like I was saying, structurally, the actual like front to back flex isn't really there. It's a little on the stiff side for that, which isn't bad. I mean, some heads will be very rigid and that will cause them to snap very easily, but this head feels like it'll flex before it breaks, which again is a very good thing. But all in all, very solid goalie head. I don't usually review goalie heads. I do string up a fair amount of goalie heads, but I don't tend to review them just because they're in and out of my hands very quickly. I don't exactly hold on to them for very long to give reviews too often. But I had this one for a couple days, and I decided to just sit down and do a quick video after having fixed this kid's pocket. And hopefully he does really well with this for the summer and from here on out, unless he needs another one strung. So all in all, Nemesis 3 from Warrior, very solid goalie head. I'm very pleased with how this came out, and I can't wait to hear back from the kid about how this throws for him. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you go check out the Nemesis 3, and I will catch you later.